You're watching 7 at 4 on your hometown station, WDBJ 7.
Welcome back to 7 at 4. We are here live from the Berglund Center for Winter Jam 2025. Listen, 7 at 4 has a whole lineup planned for the next hour, and we're excited. Before you guys come out to the show, you're going to get to know some of the musicians a little bit better before you guys come on out. So the first, we want to introduce you to Colton Dixon, who literally we were wondering, will he get here on time? And he made it here on time. Colton, thanks so much for joining us on 7 at 4.
Yes, thanks for having me. We made it just in the nick of time.
Yeah, so I was asking, have you done the Winter Jam tour before? You said this is your fourth. What's different about 2025, and when was the last time you were on the Winter Jam tour?
Yeah, last time we were on it was in 2022.
Okay.
So we were still kind of getting out of COVID era.
Oh, boy.
So it already feels a lot better. More distance from that, but every year we do it is different because of the people, and the people really make or break a tour. But every time I've done Winter Jam, it feels like a family.
Yeah.
So many artists are on this tour, and a lot of diversity as well.
Sure.
Different types of music, all centered around the same message, but musically very different. So it's a lot of fun for artists.
Yeah, so that's one thing that's really cool about this. I've actually seen you in concert before. You were by yourself.
Come on.
Yes, and you are quite, how do I say this, high energy. Yeah? Does
that would fit the bill, yes.
Yeah, like I feel like you know how to entertain an audience, kind of all over the place. It's energetic. So what will fans expect from you tonight? Now, my favorite is More of You. That's one of the old ones.
I love it.
Me and my girls love that song.
We've got a real fan here, guys.
Yes, we do.
This is amazing.
I was like, I'm interviewing Colton Dixon today.
I love it.
But so when we see you tonight, will we hear older stuff like More of You, or Up and Up like now?
I love that you know your stuff.
Okay.
This is making me so happy right now. So we've got a couple old ones, but mostly new. With a Winter Jam set, it feels like an infomercial. There's so many artists, so you've got just a little bit of time to get out there and do your thing. But Up and Up is in the set list tonight.
Yes.
Build a Boat is in the set list tonight. One of my favorites to play live is called The Devil's a Liar.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is in the set list tonight as well.
Yes. And that's energetic.
It is. A lot of energy on stage for sure tonight.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah.
Now, some personal questions. Tomorrow is officially Valentine's Day.
Yep.
All right? This man has 2 twin girls, 4 years old at home, and a wifey.
Yep.
How do you do this tour with your 3 girls away from you close to Valentine's Day, Colton?
Man, every tour gets harder and harder to leave.
Sure.
Yeah, it's wild. My wife is a trooper. The real MVP of our family is my wife. We're going to celebrate when we're all together.
Good.
But they've got flowers on the way, all 3 of them. So I did my thing. I did it.
Very smart.
I'm proud of myself for remembering. Yeah, so we'll celebrate whenever we're all together.
Okay, now I want to know, last question for you before we got to wrap this thing up. It goes so quick. Getting into the Christian music game, you know, a lot of folks are walking through a lot of things in 2025. It's been hard for a lot of people, maybe feeling hopeless. I was saying earlier in the show, this is a show that they can come out to and really leave with hope and a sense that, you know, things are going to be okay.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about your testimony, Colton, and how that plays a role in the music that you deliver to your fans, and maybe new fans who are just watching tonight for the first time that come out and say, I think I'm going to go tonight. I don't know anything about this music. What will they walk away with, and where does it come from with you?
I love that. I was born and raised in church. I know that's not everyone's story, but one of my favorite Bible verses is Jeremiah 29:11. It basically talks about God having really big plans for us.
Yeah.
And I believe He's got those plans for you too. It's not just for me or for you. So tonight we sing about that, we tell people about that, and we point people to Jesus and say, hey, like, I personally don't know how people do it without the Word, without God in their life. And yeah, we have a good time singing and celebrating about it tonight. So you're not going to leave empty-handed. I promise you that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And listen, if Colton Dixon's transportation on the way here was a little difficult, if he can still make it tonight, surely y'all can still make it tonight.
No
Colton
excuses.
Dixon. Yeah, no excuses. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Guys, doors open. General admission opens at 6, and then you can come. Show starts at 7, and of course a $15 donation being asked for at the door. Winter Jam 2025. I tell you what, Brent, I had someone pull over outside in the parking lot and say, hey, what's going on here tonight? And I was like, Winter Jam 2025. He's like, what is is this? And I told him I think he might come tonight.
Come on.
Oh, nice. Yeah, well, listen, Winter Jam definitely living up to its name because we had full out winter. The good news is, Melissa and Colton, it looks like the road should be great for that today. I know there were some issues earlier today with that ice, with that snow still on the roads, but a lot of melting happened today with that sun popping out. We'll come back and take a look at how things are going for the rest of the weekend, why the weekend does concern us with the risk of flooding.